Hi friends, I am so excited to show you this notebook I bought after a couple people I'm following on Instagram shared it. I got it from Amazon and it's linked below in the description box. It's a notebook by White Lines and goes along with an app called White Lines Link, which allows you to basically digitize your artwork in just a few steps. It's 12 by 9 inches and comes with 50 sheets. Sometimes the blank page can be intimidating, but I set that self-doubt aside, allowing for creative freedom to be present. Though I tried at first to use these watercolors, I wasn't happy with the results. It's all pretty ironic given the quote I was scripting, "Always be a work in progress." I opened up the app and it was very intuitive to use. I took a photo, it actually did it for me basically, but as you can see here, there's a little bit of faintness where the O and the R is. This was a fun little project for Mixbook to include in Belong magazine as a postcard, so I really wanted it to be perfect. It took several tries, but finally I decided to go for it with these Tombow markers. I used rainbow colors since it's pretty much a favorite color scheme of mine, and it radiates positivity. If you have the awesome 96 color set, which is linked below, you'll have all these colors that I pulled: 815, 946, 985, 195, 373, and 528. Starting with the 815, I wanted to take a look, and I'm not sure why I always do this, but I always wiggle my pen or pencil before I start writing. I saw my dad doing it when I was growing up. He's an engineer, and I think that's where I got it from. Does anybody else do that? Please say I'm not the only one. Usually when I'm doing these videos, I will edit that part out, but I just have to wiggle my pen a little bit to get a feel for placement. Anyway, so I'm finishing off this S by cheating a little bit. And I'm going to fill in the L a little as well because I sort of learned my lesson from the previous watercolor attempts and realizing that maybe it needs to be a little bit more solid so it can be captured on the White Lines app. I'm trying this blending thing, but I really don't know how to do it. I've seen several people do it in person and online, and it's something that I really want to experiment with, but I probably need a little bit more time to do so. Okay, so I want to make sure that I use all these colors and I have enough for the whole quote. So something that I did here was I cheated the R down under the Y, and then I made the K wrap around the Y as well. And with these brush lettered quotes, I typically do the downstrokes a little bit thicker and then the upstrokes are thin for the most part. But obviously there's a little bit of, or a lot in my case, wiggle room and artistic freedom that I sort of give myself. Here's another thing. I don't know if I'm even doing this the right way, but I was trying to get a little bit of that dark blue onto this lighter blue so that it could sort of blend into this progression of going from light to dark and creating more of a gradual change. But I'm not sure if I achieved that. It's okay. For experimenting and trying new things, I think that this notebook is awesome. And of course, Tombow markers are awesome. Yes, they are an investment, but I love them so much. And I really am happy with the way this turned out. I wanted to take a picture of it, but it didn't feel complete. So I'm taking a picture through the app. It's really easy to use. You basically open it up and then it'll capture. And you can see here that there are no holes or white lines, but I felt like it was missing something. And I wanted to make it a little bit more fun. So I decided to add spurts of watercolor. And I'm so sorry, I didn't film the Always Be a Work in Progress, but I did the same exact thing. And then I added the watercolor splotches and blew them through a straw to get that effect. It was a really fun way to create this piece of artwork that was included in Belong magazine and it was really fun. And you can see here that I've got several different options that I tried before finally deciding on what I thought to be the best one. So much of the creative process is just trying new things. This video was not sponsored, but I have to say that I do love using this White Lines notebook as it saves a lot of editing steps by making the background white pretty seamlessly. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this process, and I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any cool new products that I need to know about and try too? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you feel inspired to keep those creative juices flowing.